Hello guys, I'm back here, now back on the bicycle, and I'm riding to the most iconic place in Shanghai. This is, yeah, definitely the Bund, the Waitan. And yeah, it's now a nice day actually. The sun came out a little bit, so I will go there and show you this cool, yeah, iconic place of Shanghai city. So this street and area I'm at here, now I crossed already quite some times. It's called Anlanlu, and it's very different from other areas and other cities I've seen in China, because here there's so much life on the streets, and yeah, all the people with the bicycles. And if it's gonna get green, I can show you what I mean, because all the people are walking around on the streets, next to the streets. That has a very interesting flair, and it's very lively. Yeah, it's cool. Still 13 seconds. Okay. It's going already. Okay. And there we go. So yeah, what I mean is, like, you have all people sitting on the street at the sidewalk. You have people like hanging up all their clothes everywhere. So it's like a very warm, kind and relaxed atmosphere. Like people smiling, chilling at the sidewalk, and yeah, or buying groceries here, Shuiguo and Shucai, and yeah, it's just interesting. And here again, the voluntary workers. I think it's voluntary. I'm not sure if they get to pay for like doing like here work in the streets. And all the small houses. So you don't, in Shanghai, I'm like actually surprised that they still have so many small story houses, just like 1 or 2 or 3 stories high. Yeah, that's really interesting. It's like,
where?
Hey,
Where?
where?
Yeah.
Nali. New Wen workshop or what? Okay. Now the way I'm basically taking here is just from the French concession to the Waitan, so to the Bund, to this former foreign famous street where they established their banks and other things, which we will soon see what they built there. So that's my goal there, going to the, I think it's the Huangpu River, which I think is one part of the end of the Changjiang, of the Yangtze River. Yes, just a very nice and relaxed area here. Yeah, and here again you can see some parts of this district also have to be put away because it's old constructions, like all this district here I'm currently now in. Yeah, I think all this soon will be put down, and then some new things will be created, and you can see how they just like stop people from going in. They're just like shutting off their doors like this. Yeah, And then I think they don't rebuild these. I think they will just chop them down and then build new complexes. Yeah, but also in China, in Shanghai here, they actually also have like a few very old heritage things which they prohibit from tearing down, which is actually then good too, to try to remain like old things. But I can also understand like if the quality is just not good, or it's like if it's really dangerous to live in, which I also could imagine sometimes, then yeah, it's good to pull these things down. This is here like the Shanghai hutongs. No, but interesting too. Yeah, but to be honest, like some things look similar to the hutongs, but I like it more than Beijing because it is like more rural now. It's like more busy, more people outside on the streets doing things. I think, yeah. Like, look at this. Isn't that like a chill life? Like relax here on the streets, and just look what the persons are doing. Like, yeah, I know this like from in Germany as well. Like old people also like to chill here at the windows and to look outside. I mean, it's interesting, and this is what I'm gonna do at the Waichan as well. I would just look at persons passing by me, and yeah, look what they're wearing, look how they look like, look how they react when they see me, and so on. Now I just arrived here at this Huangpu Riverside Walk, which is pretty nice, and it's also very long. So into this direction goes maybe like, say 3 kilometers at least, or yeah, even longer. And here you can see the famous skyline with this TV tower, and I just know this financial tower, I think it's the highest one. And from one side I hear it also looks like a dao, like a knife, like a very big knife. And I also hear it's created from a Japanese. And actually in China, Chinese people fear the most this Japanese sword, this Japanese dao. And that's like kind of controversial, right? So that maybe a Japanese person, a Japanese architect created this dao, and now it's standing here in the financial capital of China. Yeah, but I'm not sure about this background, but some people say it looks like a sword. So here at this part of this Huangpu Riverside Walk, here you can see a 16, or Chinese Shiliu. Here we also have a board which also says here Shiliu Pu, but I don't know why it's called Shiliu. Let's find someone and ask them if they know, if someone is not busy. 你好，我可以问你一下吗？为什么这个地方叫十六铺？你知道吗？
十六铺啊，这个大概是以前老上海大概是16个铺面嘛，那个比较有名的吧，就是这样可能是。
OK， 是一个比较有名的人。
比较有名的那个就是在外滩的16个店铺嘛。
一个店铺们，
然后称为16铺。
OK， 谢谢你。
没事。好。
Okay, so he said it's a little bit more famous. Waichan Pumen. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what it means. Shiliu. Let's let's try to ask someone else where I can understand what they are saying. Okay, let's try. 你好 Can I ask you a question? 我可以问你们一个问题 Yeah, 我可以问你一个问题吗？你知道为什么这个地方叫16？
叫什么？
为什么这个地方叫16？16对。
16是吧？
对，这个16。
哦 ，no。
OK， 我也不知道。我现在想。
应该它应该是属于它的一个序列号吧？你看到前面应该有个15。
可能是 OK。
我也不太清楚。
OK， 我也不是。谢谢你。
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
哦。
Yeah。你呢？你在中国哪里的？
我是中国 应该说了，你应该不清楚，不知道吧？
那你先说。
兰州知道吗？
兰州？
对。
那我真的不知道。是在哪个省？
西安知道吗？
西安我知道。
对，我就
在上西。
西安，对对对，陕西省过去有一个省叫甘肃，知道吧？
甘肃，
对对对
知道。
对。
哇，在那边，从这里很远。
是很远的。
OK
你不更远吗？
更远是什么？
就是你比我还远呀。
对呀。
你坐飞机多久啊
？11个小时。
对吧？你坐飞机11个小时，我坐飞机的话，差不多2个半小时就到了。
啊，对。
没有办法比呀。
你说的对 ，OK。
你是在这边，你是在这边过来旅游的吗？
我是留学生。
留学生是吧？
对。
你在上海哪里上？
啊，我在南宁广西上大学。对。我现在来这里，因为我想从这里回我的国家。
啊，行，从上海飞到你的国家是吧？
对，是这样。OK， 谢谢你，再见。
再见。
你们来这里，因为端午节。
对，端午节过来玩一下。
OK， 好的，谢谢你。See you. Okay. So that was a nice person. Look, Chinese people are generally like very great, and I love to talk to them because they're so open and also friendly, especially towards me, to other foreigners. And yeah, but I still don't know what the 16 stands for. He said it's maybe because there will be a 15, and it's only of kilometers maybe. And yeah, I think I will have to look this up. Yeah, maybe it's just really like a mark for something. Oh god, what a task here to find this out. So I'm just walking down here again on this Huangpu Riverside walk to this section which is called Bund, this very famous section. And yeah, I've been here now 2 times before, once in 2015, once in 2018. Yeah, and if you're in Shanghai, this is just really like a must come because it's a very interesting skyline here. And just by walking through here and looking at the different people, at the different ages and families, and this is just very interesting. And yeah, now I'm curious if I see the number 15 down there. So far not, and I'm walking already for like a few minutes. And and I've been here once in 2018. This was at the beginning of March, so it was also at Chunjie, at the Chinese New Year, at the Spring Festival, and it was also very crowded. And one big difference was, like 2 years ago, there was this time of selfie sticks all over the world, and I think but then like also 2 years ago it ended, because as you can see now, not so okay. Actually 1, 2 selfie sticks, but I've come here, I've been here yesterday as well, but yesterday I didn't see any selfie sticks. But I remember when I was here in 2018, there were so many selfie sticks and a lot of persons. And yeah, now the most crowded area is down there, and I'm not sure exactly what all these old buildings are. And I would say just let's walk down here, and then when I come back I will go to all the buildings and tell you what these buildings are. Yes, it's pretty nice, the skyline, and in the evening it's also nice when it's lit up, and then you can also take these boat rides, not with this yacht, but they are smaller like tourist boats. You can cruise around here. I'm not sure about the price. I did this once, but it's not a must do, but it's something interesting to do. I would just suggest sit down here somewhere on the mall, or maybe on the wall, or maybe somewhere down there, like 2-3 kilometers down there, where less people, where it's a little bit more relaxed. And yeah, just relax there and watch the people coming by, maybe talking to you. You can approach some persons, yeah. And now I will see. Let's go to all these buildings and what they initially have been in the first place.